So right now, guys, honestly, I'm a little bit in a pickle because the last two places, Card Labo and also Big Magic, I just went to Yellow Submarine. All these places seems like there is not really much about cards. I mean, what's up guys, Bilingual Duelist here. Welcome to another card hunt here in Akihabara. We haven't been here in quite a while and I'm also quite excited to check out the places. What changed? How are the prices? We will see about that. We don't really have anything particular to buy today, so we will just have a look and I will show you the coolest stuff I see. And with that being said guys, let's go to Surugaya first. Let's go. So as you can see guys, they have Pokemon and also they have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and I think it's a decent place. You should really check it out, but I never really find the biggest deals there. But yeah, of course, if you have enough budget, they have some really cool stuff there, so check them out. So I just found this place here. Quite unusual to see a place which just have like a bunch of vending machines. Really cool to see, and as you have seen, there's a lot of people actually buying that stuff, so it seems like it's doing pretty well. But I've never seen that before, and it's always awesome to see that Akihabara is changing. So guys, next up we are of course on the Maid Street again. Not that many maids around as of right now, but you can see here on the Maid Street, whenever we are here, we are going to go to Fuku Fuku Torika, and today I actually have a surprise. But first we will go upstairs to the former Fuku Fuku Torika, and actually today guys I'm going with a different approach. I just took a couple of pictures of things I actually want to show you, and by doing this the quality will be of course a little bit higher and you can enjoy and actually see everything a little bit more clear. And first of all, I have a question for you guys, because I actually think these coins look very nice, and a quick Google search didn't even show me what these actually are. So if any of you knows what these coins are, please let me know in the comment section below. Very much appreciated. Alright guys, so what I'm going to show you right now, this card right here guys is a Dark Magician Girl, and if you go in a little closer you can see it is a MFC Dark Magician Girl. But what is special about this card guys, do you know? It is actually that this card is reverse foil. This card is the Asian English version of the Dark Magician Girl, and this card guys is more expensive than the TCG version. Can you imagine that? It is so damn rare and it is really a beautiful card, and I just love that Asian English have these reverse foil of these OG Duel Monsters cards. And next up guys, this is by far my most favorite tin. I think the artwork is just so badass with Yami Yugi and the Blackluster Soldier in the background. And damn, these tins became so expensive in the recent years. This one is around 70,000 yen, so you can expect to pay around 500 USD for this tin. It is beautiful, it has cool packs in it, but the price is really hefty. Luckily I already secured one for my collection, so I don't have to go for these anymore, but these are really stunning. And there's actually one more tin which was released in 2003 which featured the Dark Paladin, and it has more of an orangey vibe color to the tin. Also a very nice tin and very recommended pickup for your sealed collection. Next up guys, I have a relic from the past for you guys. This is actually a set of Bandai cards, as you can see, and this is the very first version of, somewhat of the fusion of the Blue Eyes. You actually had to acquire 4 pieces to have the full art of this card, and yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Bandai cards. It is just so cool that they did these kinds of cards way back then. I would really like if Yu-Gi would just start doing these again. The coolest thing would be if they would do like 3x3 huge cards, which then could fit perfectly in your binder. What do you think guys? But for me, this is definitely something I would really like to have in the modern Yu-Gi-Oh TCG or OCG. And price wise guys, 6,000 yen for a whole set of this card. I didn't check the condition, but even if it's just like excellent, I think this is still a pretty decent price. So if I didn't already had this, I would have picked this up for sure. Alright guys, so now it is time for your little surprise here, because I was actually able to film a little bit in the new Fuku Fuku Torika, which is just downstairs and directly on the first level, so you can't really miss that place anymore. So if you find this place, you will always know that there is a second floor where I just went and showed you all the stuff. But let's have a look at the first floor right now, and I think there is nothing really much to say. It is just insane how cool this place actually looks, even though it is super tiny. But actually, if I see how cool this place can actually be, being that small, I really think that I maybe in the future will do my own little card shop somewhere in Germany. You can check out and visit me if you want to, and I will definitely let you guys know whenever I plan doing so. But just having a small space packed with cool cards, wouldn't that be insane? Let me know guys, would you come visit me in Germany if I had this crazy store? I would love to see you guys and show you some rare cards like how Grandpa Muto did in the very first episode of Duel Monsters. Oh man guys, so finally I was able to film in the new Fuku Fuku Torika, and isn't that just insane? It looks super cool with the area in the middle of the card shop, and all around that you have so many cards displayed. It looks super awesome, and I'm very proud that I'm able to show you this place. Definitely check them out. Alright guys, we did a little bit of walking to the station area now, and we are at Radio Kaikang right now. If this is not your first card hunt, you will exactly know where we are, and we are going to check out Card Labo, Big Magic and also Yellow Submarines. So I did take a couple pictures for you guys again. And let's maybe talk about the most exciting thing I found. So this is the WPP4, so the new card from the World Premiere Pack. It is the Dark Magician Girl in Quarter Century, where in the movie artwork, the price here 88,000 yen for a damaged copy, so she probably has a little bit of widening. Price wise, I would say, yeah, I mean, considering how rare this card is, it's 1 out of 48 boxes. It is pretty cheap, to be honest, even though the price tag might seem a little insane to you guys, but considering the amount of boxes you have to open for this card, pretty decent price. But again, I didn't want to see this card being that rare. I would have loved if Konami would have done like 1 out of 6 boxes, maybe 1 out of 10 boxes for this card, because then it would have been around 20,000 yen and I could actually have picked up a copy for me. But at this price point guys, I don't really know. I probably am passing on this card until I have more money to spend on cards like this. A little bit unfortunate, but I already touched this topic in the last video, so if you want to hear more about my opinion, just head back to the last video and check it out. And next up we have another Dark Magician Girl, and this time we have the WCS 2023 promo. A lot of people were speculating on this card, thinking the card might go up because there is not that many copies out there. But for me it was always clear, since this card is a Quarter Century secret rare with the gold lettering, everything not too exciting, also the art is not the MFC art. I actually thought that it will come down a little bit here in price, and this is exactly what happened. Right now in a card place in Akihabara you pay around 11,000 yen, which is roughly 850 USD. It might come down even a little more in the future, and at around 80,000 yen it might be a pickup for me. We will see how the prices will evolve in the near future. So right now guys, honestly, I'm a little bit in a pickle, because the last two places, Card Labo and also Big Magic, I just went to Yellow Submarine. All these places seems like there is not really much about cards. I mean, I don't know if most stuff is just sold out or what is going on, but there's not that much to film or to actually show. So I'm really surprised about the current situation. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, let's maybe move on to Cardshop Magi. Maybe they still have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but so far not too much, and I'm very surprised. Alright guys, we are at Cardshop Magi right now. Let's focus on the cool things we see first, and then we will touch the more unfortunate news later. But as you can see, Pokemon is doing very well. I'm not showing you guys too much, but there is plenty of Pokemon cards. Don't worry about Pokemon at all. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, I was actually able to find quite a few cool cards as well. You can see some ghost rares here. I also was able to find for my first time some overrush rares, especially the Gaia, which just dropped in the recent set. Nice surprise for me to see this card. Asian English cards we recovered a little bit here. So this place again has some Asian English cards again, which were first gone because they opened up a new branch in Osaka, which is where I already freaked out because they had like literally no Asian English cards at all. As you can see, we have some Asian English cards back right now, so everything is cool on that front. And also some more modern collector's cards are still plentiful here at Cardshop Magi. This is by the way already the second Cardshop Magi because I'm mixing the footages a little bit. In the end it doesn't matter because the message I'm going to convey you will be the same. And have a look at this shelf here, guys. This is something I've never seen in the last 3 years, that actually there is so many empty spaces also in these showcases. Cool thing that they have some ARS cases right now, but again, where are all these slabs, where are all these cases? Usually these areas are stacked with cards. They usually have so many people wanting to sell their Yu-Gi-Oh cards that they actually have no space to put them. As of right now there is so much space. So we can now come to the conclusion, guys, maybe it's either people are buying up Yu-Gi-Oh, which would be somewhat good for the hobby, because more demand, guys, is never a bad thing. If people are hyped, if people like the hobby, it is always healthy for the hobby. But what I actually think is going on is that there is actually less interest. I've never seen this happening before, and even at the peak times of Yu-Gi-Oh, this never happened. And seeing this for the first time, guys, is very boring for me. And since I don't really have an explanation what is going on, it freaks me out even more. Maybe it has something to do with the more recent or more modern Konami products and the 25th anniversary. Products are just failing and failing and failing. Maybe this is also leading to less card shops having Yu-Gi-Oh products, and also less card shops have actually collectible cards in general. I really hope this is not the case, but we will see in the future how this thing will turn out. And obviously, guys, since I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh OG collector, I really hope the situation will recover and we just had an anomaly and things are going back to normal very, very soon. So also Cardshop Magi didn't really had so much Yu-Gi-Oh, also had a lot of empty spaces in their shelves. I'm a little worried, to be honest. I've never seen like Akihabara being that empty. It's the very first time. If you have like any ideas what could possibly be going on, let me know, guys, in the comment section below as always. But yeah, since I roam around here in Akihabara, this is actually the first time for me seeing this. So a little bit worrying, but I hope the situation will recover. I will of course do another card hunt in November, maybe also in October, so we will see if anything is going to change. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we will see us very, very soon in a new card hunt or video. Your Bilingual Duelist. Ciao.